So, story time. I just recently went to film school, went to a class. There was some downtime, we were in break, there was no lecture, and I overheard a classmate of mine right in front of me talking about his YouTube channel and how he was growing and how he was seeing a rise in views, subscribers, and whatnot. And this really piqued my interest, especially because of how much I've been struggling myself on YouTube. But he's commenting about how he's been rising in the ranks. And I know that in the back of my mind, the YouTube algorithm has something to do with this because it's giving some lesser YouTube channels, some unknown YouTube channels, that spotlight that they've been longing to get and have so longingly deserved. Longingly, is that a word? So I asked him about his YouTube channel, what he does. I asked him about his videos and when did he start. He said 2 years ago. And I also asked him how many subscribers he's got. He says about 9,000, closing in on 10,000. Then he talked about how he made a recent video that he posted just 1 week ago. Almost 2 weeks ago, but about a week ago or so. And he's already got 100,000 views on that motherfucker. How exactly does this happen? Whereas I'm still struggling with videos that only get about 40, 50, maybe 60 views within a day or two. And 4,000 subscribers, and out of that 4,000 and almost 200 subscribers, only a fraction of that, a microscopic fraction of that, are actually watching my videos. Like, I don't know what's happening. Is it the YouTube algorithm? Is it the homepage? Is it what is it? What is the key? I would ask him what are the tags that he's using. What kind of social media is he attached to? What is he linking? What are his practices? And he told me something that really made me depressed. On top of the depression I was already feeling from the fact that he's only been doing this for a year and a half or so, and he's already gotten all these subscribers, whereas me, I've been doing it for almost 9-10 years, and I'm still struggling. He said that he met up with Freddie Wong, I believe is his name. He's a very known YouTuber. Some of you guys may have known about him. He asked him, what exactly is the key to succeed on YouTube? He responded by saying that there is simply no key. You just gotta keep creating content, keep making videos, keep putting yourself out there, and see if something sticks. That's kind of sad and kind of cool at the same time. Is it truly possible in this day and age to succeed on YouTube? There's no definitive answer. The line is completely blurred. If you were to go back and watch, I believe, like my last 20 or 30 videos or so, you will notice that a majority of them just have less than 100 views, like 40, 50, 60, 70, blah, blah, blah. But ever so often, you find that rare occasion where I posted a video that happened to be topical at the time and managed to rank up a good 1,000 views. One of the videos that I'm very proud of, that I've been trying to kind of replicate the model for, is my BioShock 4 video, where I talk about the potential of a BioShock 4 game and what that game could be about. What's the setting? What's the characters going to be involved? What kind of gameplay mechanics can 2K kind of implement in their fourth installment of the BioShock franchise? And because BioShock 4 is still a topic that is being talked about amongst gamers, because we only have 3 up until this point with Infinite, people are talking about it, and people are going on YouTube searching. If you were to go on YouTube right now, go into the search bar and type in BioShock 4, and just hit search, my video is amongst the first 2 or 3 to pop up. Until this day, as of the recording of this video, it's gotten about 5,000, close to 6,000 views. And I'm very proud of that. And it's only been up for about, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 months or so. And I know that compared to other YouTubers, that's not necessarily the best ratio, but I'm still very proud of that. So what exactly can I do to replicate that model? And that's just it. You need to experiment. That's something that I need to spread to anybody who's suffering from any kind of YouTube depression like myself, where ever so often I look at my analytics and I get depressed. I get depressed because I see that little needle going down. Going up a little bit and then going down, whether it be in the subscribers, in the watch time, or in the view count. It just fluctuates, and sometimes it takes those dips, and then ever so often it kind of pops up because I do happen to make that video that is topical, whether it be about BioShock 4 or the classic NES selling out and being considered a fail. And hopefully you'll be noticing that I've been doing to do that again and again, talking about the Nintendo Switch, talking about certain things that revolve around the current times. And I know it's really hard and frustrating to try to make your name be known here on YouTube, because trust me, I'm right there with, if you're a struggling YouTuber who looks at your channel and be like, I don't know if I could keep doing this, I'm just right there with you. I'm still contemplating. The idea has not been ruled out for me to quit YouTube on my 10th anniversary this year, later on this year, because in 2017, it's going to be 10 years since I started making YouTube videos with my original channel. And then if I were to keep going for another 2 years, it would be 10 years on this channel. Not my original, but this channel that I started. And yet here I am, plateauing, still in the 4,000s. I don't want 4,000s anymore. It's been long enough. I want 5,000s. I want 6,000, 7,000, 10,000. I just set myself with one goal. I want to hit that goal. And then once I hit it, then it's time to create a whole nother goal. Similar to my backlog with video games. I have a shit ton of video games to still play. But I'm not going to add every single one of them on my backlog. I'm just going to add a certain chunk, play a certain amount of that chunk. And then once I know that the backlog is getting kind of short and it's about to run out, then that's when I add some more games for me to play on my downtime. That's what I want to do with YouTube. I set my goal right now to be 5,000 subscribers, which is realistic. But I don't want it to take like another half a year or a year to do so. So right now, I am still in the process of figuring out said key components. And Freddie Wong is not necessarily, as well as the friend that kind of channeled that quote over to me, are not exactly wrong where there's no definitive way. Because you'll hear YouTubers posting these videos saying, here's how you can grow your channel in 100 days. Or here's how you can grow your channel. 5 easy tips on how to do so. And, change your tags. Make tags that nobody else searches for so it could be higher ranking. Create awesome channel banners and artwork and thumbnails. Put yourself out there. Link your social media, Instagram, whatever. And I'm not revoking any of that advice. I'm not denouncing it. I'm not disproving it because it does work. It has worked for me. But it's not working the way I want it to. And the reason for that is because there's just no definitive way to tap into people's minds and be like, hey, watch my video. Obviously, it's a psychological game because you need to convince them to step away from whatever it is that they're doing, look at your video and be like, oh my god, I'm going to watch this now. It's 10 minutes? I guess I could squeeze 10 minutes in. Let's watch this. You need to play that mind game. And right now, I'm still trying to play and figuring out how I can win. And don't get me wrong, after a while, I get annoyed of watching those self-help YouTube videos, how to grow your channel in 30 days, because after a while, they start to blend together. I can't tell you how many times I've watched videos and they all say the same fucking thing, the same 5 tips to grow your channel with the thumbnails and the tags and all that. And don't get me wrong, I still practice those things and they do come in handy ever so often, but sometimes it's a little tough to do when it comes to some of the common things. That's why I don't do trailer reviews or trailer reactions. Like we just recently had the Logan trailer and the Power Rangers trailer. As much as I would love to talk about said trailers, there's so many other people that posted their shit. And I know that my video is not going to succeed. So what is the little twist that I can add to said topic so that then people will look at my video and be like, oh, that's something different. I never really thought about that. Let's click it. I'm trying to tap into that. And that was one of the things that really helped me with that BioShock 4 video, as well as my video about the PSVR impressions and the annoying moviegoers. Little anomalies like that, as well as talking about Angry Joe. Not to say that you should go out there and try to find every single big YouTuber and try to break them down and be like, this is what I think about no. But just try to experiment. That's why originally when I started either this channel as well as my old channel, it was all about figure reviews, and since then it's transformed into something bigger. It's now a form of a variety channel where I do figure reviews, video game reviews, movie reviews obviously, as well as even some TV show reviews with 2 particular TV shows specifically. And even some of those, I'm thinking about kind of getting rid of them because posting them every week, people just don't have the patience for that. I'm just going to be doing the same thing that I was given the impression of, which is to throw not random things, but certain tactical things at the wall and see exactly what sticks and keep throwing things at that specific part of the wall. And if you're a struggling YouTuber yourself, then that's definitely something that you need to look into. I know it's tough, and I know that it seems like there's no clear-cut way, no matter how many self-help YouTube videos tell you to do this specific thing, because it's a different case for everybody. And there's no definitive way to tell what people are thinking when they log onto YouTube, go to their homepage, and on the recommended section it says, so-and-so videos here, and one of your videos might just be there, but you can't necessarily control them to be able to move their mouse and click on your video. That's where the hard work comes in, and that's the hard work that I'm still striving to do. And hopefully, knowing that somebody's struggling and suffering right there with you here on YouTube will hopefully convince you to get on up and take this journey with me. Because I know it's a long one, but hopefully it's one that's not going to be lasting it's going to be a difficult one, but it's hopefully one that's not going to last very long. Because I'm making it my goal that by the end of this year, I will, you know what, fuck it. By the end of June, you listen to me right now. By the end of June, brothers, I will have 5,000 subscribers. Somehow, some way, I will get 5,000 subscribers in June. You hear me, suckers? Sorry, I blow some of you guys' ears right now. I'm sorry for headphone users, but I felt like I needed to make my voice be heard. And now it's your guys' turn to make yourself heard. Not only by posting videos of yourself, but also comments in the comment section below of what you guys think about there not being any clear-cut way of making it big on YouTube. Is there just a specific niche that you need to strike? Is there a certain template that you need to come up with that's just custom tailored for you? And because of how unique it is, people are going to find you? Or do you think that writing the cocktails of what everybody else is doing could also benefit you? Is it a very subjective, very blurred line that you just need to keep experimenting with until something eventually hits and you start to see those numbers crawl right up? And all that's left for you to do is replicate that experiment. Please post your feedback in the comments below, like and share this video, and of course subscribe for more videos, some of which will be chronicling. We'll be talking about my journey to 5,000 subscribers. Like, I'm tempted to grab the mic, but I'm not going to do it. My journey to hitting 5,000 subscribers by June 2017. Until next time, guys, take care. I will see you on the next video.